No, I can't hear you. Just come here. Yeah, Sarsula. What's it?
You have suggested that we could try many tricks to find our brothers and sisters and different ways and approaches. And in Australia, each idea seems to be, they're so enthusiastic and they support the idea. And there's I don't know if it's just my feeling, but there's a feeling here that when there's a suggestion or an idea, we're very, oh no. One person may say, yes, good idea. Another person may say, no, and there's just, then you don't want to do anything wrong, so you just don't do anything. You just wait, and then nothing happens. And I don't
I mean, among Saj Yogis, you mean to say. It comes from the individualistic attitude about towards. I mean, anything you tell them, they cannot live collectively, that we know in the West. I know what I have to go through when we have to organize their programs with 300 people coming with this and that. But this individualism is so much. Like every bathroom has a different tap. You better ask somebody. Otherwise we'll land up into difficulties. Even the tiles have to be different. Everything has to be different. Now, if there's something fundamental, then you can ask your leader. But if it is something mundane, all right. You want blue color, have blue. You want red, have red. Like that you can solve your problem. If it is something fundamental, then you should ask your leader. But if it is something which is not fundamental, which is very simple, let them have their own way, then gradually they'll grow into it. Because this is the basic problem of these countries. So-called individualism makes them feel that, oh, this is mine, I'll do it the way I like. Now say a motor car has a different handle. Now a person who is sitting inside must know what sort of a handle it is. Tomorrow something happens, you can't even know. But otherwise they are not at all individualistic, I'll tell you how. Like in India, supposing I'm wearing this sari. Maybe there's another sari like that. If another lady is wearing the same sari, she'll go and change and come back. She won't wear the same sari. But here in fashion, if somebody is now that our Princess of Wales has this kind of a hairstyle, all English girls have the same hairstyle. You don't know from one to another. So what is so individual about them? If some fashion starts now, this is the fashion, very fashionable. What is fashionable? Is to cut your hair this way and make a punk. So everybody is a punk. Suddenly you find Saj Yogis walking as punks. You want to know who is who. So what is the individual character there? Where is the individuality? On principles you should be individuals. On principles and not on artificial. Now this one has a principle. Supposing I am wearing this sari. Is made by hand, spun by hand, designed by one person. So I am giving importance to one person. Now he might have made 2 or 3 or 4 at the most. Now if somebody repeats the same sari, that means I have not encouraged that man so much. Like you can have the same sari made out of, say, machine. Then we'll start, all right, have 10 saris like this, 20 saris like this, all made by machines. But here, because we want to have a sari separate, it has to be made with hand. In principle, see how it helps. This is what it is. In principle, you should be collective. In principle, you should be individualistic. In Saj Yoga, we don't want you dressed up the same way. I mean, I don't want Americans to go about like something Chinese. Let us have our own dress up the way we like, everything. That's all right. It's nothing important. But in principle, you have to be the same. One principle nourishes the tree, the sap. It has many flowers, fruits, it has many leaves, it's all right outside. So in principle, you have to be collective. All right? For mundane things, why to fight? But in any case, somebody who is an elder, who knows better, who is wiser, listen to that person. We always have an awe and a respect for elders. Like I see is, thank God you have, now Shri, you suppose, take one case, individual case. She's come all the way from India. Now she's staying. She knows quite a lot about pujas, things like that. She knows how to do many things. You should be prepared to know from her. Otherwise sometimes it's very embarrassing the way things happen. Now she's here, she can teach you there's nothing wrong in learning. She has learned many things from you. But there's no respect, I think, sometimes for her at all. She's an auntie somewhere sitting on the shelf. No, she's here for a purpose. One should learn respect. But that doesn't mean you become her slave or anything, but you gain something out of her. Another person who comes here should learn. Like from Americans, we have to learn a lot. Tell me what?
I don't think we're doing much of the communication.
The communication is not there because of individualism. But that's not so. There's no individualism at all. Because I've seen once a fashion starts, everybody looks the same. The other day I came, I saw my ladies looking like men with muscles like this, walking like that. I said, what sort of creature is this? 1 came, 2 came, 3 came, 5 came, 10 came. What's this going on? I didn't understand. See, they're all walking like that, like Draculas. I said, what is, oh, this is fashionable. What is fashionable? They are developing their muscles. What's the principle?